Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the Gorilla Thinking Project. Hey, this is gonna be a short video, man. I should have came on last week with it, but I didn't. I was too much in shock. But I guess y'all heard about the Nord Stream 1 and 2 getting blowed the hell up. These motherfuckers ain't playing. And excuse my horrible French. These folks want to go to war. This is not like World War One, World War Two. It's going nuclear. Thermonuclear. If it goes thermo or nuclear, whatever you want to call it, it would not be life on this planet. A few will live, mostly the multimillionaires, billionaires who got underground bunkers, underground tunnels around the United States, Delaware. And if you don't know anything about that, you might as well just check out my video from last week, the last podcast I did. The rich, the elites, they got underground bunkers, underground tunnels, everything. We don't. We don't. All because of Ukraine. I don't live in Ukraine. Do y'all live in Ukraine? I don't live in Ukraine. Do you live in Ukraine? So why we bother with them? We done send these folks. I think it's up to $80 billion. $80 billion we done sent these folks. That money could be used here. Don't you think? Don't you agree? I mean, whether you're a Democrat or Republican. And I'm going to say it, I blame you damn Democrats, even though he cheated. He didn't win. But still, I blame you guys because we tried to warn you. Look where we at now. Food shortages, energy prices going up. No baby formula in the stores from what I'm hearing. The border is wide open. Now, I know you probably say you don't care about the border. Fine. You don't care about the border. You don't care about the little kids that's being kidnapped, smuggled into the U.S., raped, killed, drugged. You're talking about kids from 2 years old all the way up to 12 to 13, raped, kidnapped, brought over here in the United States. All this brought to you by the Biden administration. These folks, I'm going to go ahead and say it. There are socialist, communist motherfuckers. Nazis. Those are your real Nazis right there. I'm so disappointed in the Democratic Party. Growing up in the Democratic Party. And now y'all satanic. Now y'all pushing for a war. Ain't nobody on TV, media, just whatever. The people you look up to. I don't look up to them. But the mainstream media, the news, for almost 6 months, I haven't heard not one person talk about peace. Peace talks, negotiation, ceasefire. I ain't heard that shit. These folks want to kill us I've been saying that for months. They want to kill life on this planet. And if they can't kill all y'all, they want you to eat bugs. But anyway, we're going to talk more. But man, let's start back from the beginning. Let's start back from the beginning of how it all started in Ukraine. The Azov Brigade, the Azov Battalion, Nazis. You know what? Let me stop talking. I talk all night. You know what? Listen.
Zelensky recently described Putin's denazification of Ukraine as laughable, and the brainwashed flock of the mainstream media certainly must agree. They have been told that Nazis wave the American flag and vote Republican, and the brainwashed flock always believe what they are told. But those of us still cleaving to our sanity remember that Nazis were members of Hitler's National Socialist Party from the 1930s and 40s. And not only were there thousands of Nazis in Western Ukraine back then, it is still a big part of their national pride. Nazi war criminal Stepan Bandera is a national hero, and there are actual Nazi organizations still thriving in Ukraine, including the Azov Regiment, which is now a part of Ukraine's armed forces. The Nazification of Ukraine is well documented and easily verified, as is the Nazification of America. During the 1930s, there were many notable Americans who supported the Nazis, such as Prescott Bush, Henry Ford, and Fred Koch, banks such as J.P. Morgan and Chase Manhattan, companies such as General Motors, Standard Oil, Shell, and IBM. Major General Smedley Butler of the U.S. Marines was asked by these powerful entities to help them install National Socialism in the United States.
I appeared before the Congressional Committee, the highest representation of the American people, under subpoena to tell what I knew of activities which I believe might lead to an attempt to set up a fascist dictatorship. I was supposed to lead an organization of 500,000 men, which would be able to take over the functions of government.
And when that plan failed, war broke out in Europe with the support of the banks and these American corporate entities. After World War II, only about a dozen were brought to justice at the Nuremberg trials. The Catholic Church and the Vatican helped thousands of Nazis evade capture via the rat lines, which brought them mostly to South America, where they built an entire town in Argentina. In Operation Paperclip, the United States secretly absorbed thousands of Nazis into the U.S. government, where they led the NASA space program and helped pioneer the military-industrial complex, as well as Big Pharma. Many believe that being a Nazi is synonymous with being anti-Jewish, which may have been true in 1930s Germany, but it's complicated. Many high-ranking Nazis themselves, including Adolf Hitler, were Ashkenazi Jews, who can be traced back to the notorious Khazars, who mysteriously mass-converted to Judaism about 1,300 years ago in the region now known as Ukraine. Ashkenazi Jews ran the political Zionist movement in Germany, and for several years, the Zionists were the only political party allowed to operate inside Germany by the Nazis. Both the Zionists and the Nazis wanted their own ethnically pure state, and for years before their final solution, the Nazis helped the Zionists in their efforts to establish the State of Israel within Palestine. It was far more complicated than mere racial hatred. Nazism can best be described as fascism, and fascism is godlessness. The word Nazi is a made-up slur, but the word fascist can be clearly defined. It stems from the Latin word fasces, which is a bundle of sticks banded together to form a deadly weapon. An old school meme that represents the deadly power of an organized mob, a gang. When men lack a personal relationship with God, they inevitably band together out of fear. Submitting to the strong man for a small taste of dominance, they become just another beast in the jungle. And today, we can clearly see this fascist mentality in all of these godless groups. The woke, the Satanists, the transhumanists, and the genocidal mass murderers of the Great Reset are all merging together into one giant Foskies. Godless men and women banded together out of fear. Fascists serving the strong man. Spiritually speaking, these are the weakest among us. And so far, we are allowing them to destroy everything. Reporting for InfoWars, this is Greg Reese.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Foskies. That's what's running your government right now. The Foskies. Nazis. Communists. Satanists. I'm sorry if you feel like it ain't true. I'm sorry. But what I'm telling you is the truth. I mean, it was a hard wake-up call for me when I learned all this. I was in denial myself. You're going to have to step away from the Democratic Party, my brothers and sisters. Or anyone that's watching this live, you have to, man. If not, they're going to destroy us. They will destroy us. They're going to destroy this planet. I'm just telling you. I don't know what the hell they have been told. I don't know who told them that they were going to get a front row seat to the safety zone when shit pop off. Excuse me, but it ain't. Y'all going to be with us. So whatever happens, y'all motherfuckers going to be with us. Burnt it to a crisp. Starving, whatever. Okay? You are not going to the underground tunnels. And if you try, you're going to get a bullet in your head. I'm sorry. I got to keep it 100 with you. Alejandro Ocasio-Cortez out of New York. Raphael Warnock out of Georgia. John Ossoff. Y'all think y'all got a free pass to the underground tunnels? Nah, you don't. You're going to be up here with us, looking at that mushroom cloud. Because of the Nazis and the Foskies intensifying the war in Ukraine and Russia. That has nothing to do with us. Those two cats over there are called basically Slavics. I hope I'm saying it right. Slavic. That is a Slavic war. They've been going at it for many years. Okay. We did some evil shit. Excuse my French. I need to stop cussing, but I'm kind of just angry right now. Look, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Okay. Look, I got kids. Okay. I got kids. I got a family. Okay. I got cousins that don't talk to me right now because I'm sitting here trying to warn people because they too scared to tell anybody. I'm the dude telling everybody to call your congressmen and your senators and the White House and say, hey man, y'all need to chill with this war crap, man. Okay? It's different now. So these folks go out and they just gonna sit here and just blow up Russia's pipeline, which is basically their property. You just inching us closer and closer to war, man. And at the same time, what's the guy, the Attorney General, what's that lame ass dude name? The Attorney General Um, it's gonna come to me in a minute. He sat here and talking trash about they got plans of getting back at Russia or whatever. Joe Biden, he comes out, Sleepy Joe, he comes out and said basically if the war continues over in Ukraine, they got many ways of getting back at him, and it was the Nord Stream. Y'all seen the videos? Well, some of y'all, maybe not all of y'all, but y'all seen the videos. So when I heard about it, first thing I said, "Hot damn it! Hot damn it!" What I'm saying is that it's just like the only I could think of was Navy SEALs, man. Navy SEALs, our Navy, submarines, something went down there and detonated that. Now, I'm just going to say it right now before I move on. I'm not saying that the Navy SEALs may have something to do with it, but if you did, SEAL Team 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever, how many it is, I'm telling you now. Listen to me now. Listen to me now. Listen. If y'all had anything to do with that, watch your back. That's all I can say. Watch your back because I'm telling you now, they can't let you, be a whistleblower or come out and say anything about what you did in the near future about, yeah, you was wrong, but, you was following orders. All right. I hope you seen that movie with Chris Pratt in it that's on Netflix called The Terminal List. The Terminal List. You're going to mysteriously see all your teammates just dying or suiciding, being suicidal. I just hope if you ain't seen it, you better watch it. That's all I got to say about it. Shout out to Chris Pratt, too. I'm telling you, I just don't get it, man. All the things that's going on in the United States, things that we need help on, things that we need a secure border. We're not getting it. Kids are being smuggled into the United States as young as 2 years old, just coming over here being smuggled. All the way up to 14, 15. They getting raped, killed, sodomized, the most gruesome thing you can think of. These poor, innocent, Hispanic, Mexican, Latino, whatever you want to call them, in order to come over here, they getting tortured. Can you imagine that? There are dead kids, dead women, raped women on the border, dead. Border Patrol came out last week and said, man, it's just too many folks. We got to pick up that's dead and bury them. We running out of burials. We don't have nowhere to bury them no more. It's just every day, every single day, there's at least 5, 10 people dead on the border. Mostly women and children. And the Biden administration, Sleepy Joe, he's just like, Ukraine, send them money. Send them $80 billion. And send them damn near 30 to 40% of our weapons over there to fight the Russians. We're getting depleted, folks. We're getting depleted. Our military is getting depleted. You done kicked out 30, 40% the last time I checked of our servicemen because of, you know what, I can't say it. I can't say the word, but you force them to take something. You forced them to take something. Most of them, some of them said, "Nah, I'm not gonna do it," and you kick them out. I mean, you just kick them out because of something. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, like, you know, I just don't get it. I mean, you just gonna kick them out. Um, Recruit, military, army recruit, Marines, whatever. They saying it's a 25%. What's the word? They short on 25% this year of people recruiting or volunteering for the military, signing up for the military. But you taking all our high tech technology, weapons technology, and you shipping it to Ukraine. Special forces is in Ukraine teaching and training these Azov brigade to fight the Russians. The Russians. I mean, we are just evil right now. We are the bad guys. So I want you to focus on that for a minute. Focus on the fact that we doing all of this for Ukraine, but they ain't did a damn thing for us. Okay, I like they we, but still, they ain't did nothing for us. Not a damn thing. But we sending all our weapons, money. I mean, who you think got to pay that money back? $80 billion. So it makes you think, if you could do that for Ukraine, then that means you could have went to the Federal Reserve, which is a private company, ain't got nothing to do with federal. You could sit there and get them to print money, you know what I'm saying, to help us out over here in the United States. $80 billion, that's like $100,000 per American could get. Just cut every American $100,000, and we'd be like, cool, we straight. Appreciate you. Cool. All right, I'm gonna go buy this house. Okay, black folks, some of we're gonna buy that Lamborghini or that Corvette. Okay, I'm not. I'm just kidding. But still, you know what I'm saying? Recessions, you know what I'm saying? Inflation. I mean, I'm gonna keep saying it. You seen the price of cars. You seen the price of cars. A Ford Edge is gonna run you 50 grand now. A Ford Edge. A Ford Edge used to be no more than about $32,000 fully loaded. A Ford F-250 4x4 sitting on them things. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about STX or whatever they call them. I mean, the most you would have paid for was probably 50. The most, it's 100 grand now. And don't let me go to Chevy and GMC. You can hang it up. You can hang it up, bruh. Who can afford that? You can't even afford a house right now. Mortgage interest rates done went up 6%. That's a lot. That is a lot. Don't sound like a lot, but it's a lot. They are trying to destroy the United States of America. We are the first world. Everybody's trying to bust their ass to get over here in the United States. And that's a question that y'all don't ask yourself. Why is everybody coming across the border trying to bust their ass to get over here in the United States? Because we are the land of the free, the land of prosper. You work hard, you get what you need. You get what you want. You work hard enough. A lot of sacrifice, but you can get it. And you have a constitution. But the only thing y'all keep worrying about is white supremacy. White supremacy. Ooh, white supremacy. The white man coming after me. Okay? January 6th. Jan 6th. People died on Jan 6th. Yeah, people did die. It one of the people you thought it would. And two of the cops, once again, committed suicide. And if you think they committed suicide, but anyway, I'm going to let y'all do y'all research on that. I'm tired of telling y'all everything. It is amazing how they got us. It's amazing how they got it. They got us so divided for nothing. And damn near everybody up there at the White House, everybody up there is a socialist, communist, fascista. You know what I'm saying? Fosky. I mean, I know you don't want to hear. I know you don't believe it. But it's true. And they don't come in white faces no more. They come black and white. Hell, they even come yellow or brown, whatever the hell you want to call it. You're a socialist, you're a socialist. Kareem Jean-Pierre, I am so disappointed in that chick, press secretary. I am so disappointed in her. A beautiful woman. Dumb as hell, though. Yeah, I said it. Dumb as hell. Not as good of a liar as Raggedy Ann and Annie. What's her name? Jen Psaki. But, I mean, Sade, you an embarrassment to the black community right now. You just sitting there lying to everybody's face. I mean, how much money are they cutting you? You know what? In case y'all don't know who I'm talking about, right here. Booyah. The black girl. Yeah, that's Kareem Jean-Pierre. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it before. I'm going to say it again. Coochie gone waste. Yep, she's gay, guys. I'm sorry. She's gay as a doorknob. She's got a white girlfriend. A white girlfriend. White girl. And I know you're probably saying, who is that white guy, white girl, white guy girl, girl guy? I don't even know what the hell you call that right now. But in case you don't know who that is your Secretary of Health, Rachel Levine. He should be Rob Levine, be honest with you. Rob Zombie. That's your health secretary right there. He's the one that tell you what to do and what to take and all that stuff, and what you better take as far as health. This dude that's dressed like a girl trying to tell you what the hell to do. And then you got Kareem Jean-Pierre right there. Raggedy Ann and Annie. Look at her hair. I mean, come on, man. I kind of like it, though. But still, Raggedy Ann and Annie. You got all these folk telling you, lying to you. But when you wake up in the morning, go to work, you paying $8 a gallon for regular in California. You having power outages because the power grid cannot take the power, from all your electric cars. And then you got this dude here, I'm sorry, gay as a doorknob, Pete Buttigieg, telling you to go buy you a darn electric car. Go buy an electric car. If you can't, because gas is too much, go buy an electric car. And everybody know that a Tesla gonna run you $100. Everybody going out buying these Teslas, they're $100,000. You buy an electric car like that new Kia, which is nice. I ain't gonna say a lie. That's $58,000 fully loaded. Not loaded, $50,000. Still, come on, that's a lot of money. So Poop Buttigieg, booty gay, booty gay, booty. On the right here, oh yeah, they adopted 2 kids, twins. That's his he looked like a bottom, so I'm gonna say he is the wife or whatever. Yeah, yeah, the one with the glasses. Yeah, he like a bottom bitch. Excuse me, I shouldn't have said that. Please forgive me. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. And both of them going to hell. That's all I got to say about it. But anyway, I'm back because I was getting nauseous. I was about to throw up just looking at it. But I'm gonna just say this because I'm gonna make this video short. Folks, they deliberately blew up the pipeline. They want a war. The Democrat Party want a war with Russia. Why? I don't know. But all I can say, back when I was growing up as a kid, being a liberal Democrat, it was all about peace and love. What the hell done got into these folks? But all I can say, don't mess up. again, use your heads. Now, I'm going to show you this video from Alex Jones. A lot of folks don't like him. I love him because he woke me up many years ago, but even he is talking about the pipeline. Now, I'm just going to show you this little skit, and then we're going to go back to talking, then we're going to shut it down because I'm getting hungry. All right? But just check this out, because like I said, all this is in a correlation with what's going on here in the United States. People are hurting, but we got to focus on the Azov Brigade out of Ukraine, and we got to focus on who did what and when and why and what was the main purpose. And when you find out the main purpose of they blowing up the cotton picking pipeline, Nord Stream 1 and 2, then you'd be like, these mother suckers. All right, check this out right quick. Tell me
Massive
what you
new
think.
gas pipeline, get ready for it, opened the same day, 3 days ago, when Nord Stream 2 blew up.
You hear that?
Nord Stream 1 also got blown up in a U.S. NATO controlled area. That's all confirmed. Did you hear me? They opened the new pipeline.
See?
The day they blew up the Russian pipelines. And the corporate media is in overdrive saying Vladimir Putin would do this when it was his leverage over Europe, and how they're making a large part of the money propping up Russia right now. Norway-Poland gas pipeline opens in key move to cut dependency on Russia. Absolutely insane. It opened on the 27th. It was tested on the 26th. The pipelines were blown up on the 26th. I'm going to say that again. It's not just Biden saying they take out the pipeline. It's not just Victoria Nuland. It's not just the Navy ship that delivers submersible underwater demolition troops, sailors. It's not just the timing. It's not just who stands to benefit. But the day they have the Baltic pipeline inauguration and turn it on is the day the Russian pipelines turn off.
You hear that? The way it looks to me is that they're trying to isolate, they're trying to isolate like Germany or whatever. I mean, I'm going to tell y'all this right now. Y'all going to hear it first. This is my opinion. But as far as this whole Nord Stream 1 and 2 getting blowed up, and it was supplying Germany, even the UK with gas and energy, what do you want to call it, for the winter, because it gets super cold. I'm talking about it get freezing cold in Europe, especially in Germany. I'm talking about freezing, okay? They got enough energy and enough gas for this year. That is what they're not telling you about that. They got enough for this year, but next year, woo, woo, woo. You understand me? From now, after this year, they going to be screwed. But blowing up that pipeline, basically saying, hey, you're going to have to depend on us, United States, to get your energy, gas, whatever. So Sleepy Joe going to shut off the Keystone Pipeline, going to sell all our reserves to China, but don't leave us nothing. But we got to buy it from the Saudi Arabia, from the I forgot, I can't even pronounce it, but we getting our fuel from them when we got enough fuel here in the United States. We got an energy here, oil, everything right here in the United States. But Sleepy Joe is selling our oil reserves to China. I hate to say it, but Trump. He had it full capacity. We was good. We was straight. We was energy dependent. Independent, excuse me. Not no more. And look at them. They just shutting down the United States. They lying to you. Can you understand that these guys are lying to you? You go to the grocery store, don't you get upset? You spending more money in the grocery store. You filling up. And the fuel seems to be burning faster in your car. Are y'all not frustrated? But you still got to pay them bills. You still got to pay that water. You still got to pay that light bill. Now just imagine you worry about all of this. Now you got to worry about a damn mushroom cloud in the sky that can wipe you and your family out. And ain't none of the politicians, especially none of the Democrats, are saying, let's work for peace. But all the Democrats did vote to send money to Ukraine and to send more weapons. It's time to walk away from the Democratic Party, folk. I'm sorry. If you don't, you're going to keep suffering. Look at New York. Crime went up 30% in New York. Chicago, it went up 17% more than what it was this year. I don't have the paperwork in front of me. California, every state that's Democratic run, crime is through the roof. And there are some, like here in Georgia, we got a Republican a governor, but the city of Atlanta, they getting their ass whipped with crime. I turn on the TV, I don't know what's up with Atlanta, ATL, but folk getting their head knocked the hell out. Let me tell you, when I go through my own town, I grew up in Atlanta. I'm gonna tell you something. My head is on a swivel. My doors are locked. Okay? I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm too old to be fighting. But I will fight, but still, I'm too old to fight y'all. So we need to come together, man, and y'all need to call your politicians and ask for peace. Call Raphael Warnock, his big nose ass. Call John Assoff. Ass off, whatever. Call them up. Call your politicians in your state and say, hey, dog, we don't want World War III, man. Tell these folks back down and bring our money back, man. We need to heal. We need baby formula. We need grants to help us buy a home. Tell Vladimir, whatever the hell his name in Ukraine, the prime minister, president of Ukraine, to kick rocks. Tell him move his stank ass over here in Miami and live in his $80 million mansion. If you ain't gonna let nobody stay, if you ain't gonna move into stay at your mansion, hell, we'll take it off you. We'll go ahead and hoard it. Was it hoarder? Is that what it is? Being a hoarder or whatever? Sell it, whatever. Technically, I think he's in Miami though. I don't think he's in Ukraine. I don't think he is. I think he's in Ukraine. He's got a studio that looks like Ukrainian shit or whatever, and he talking jazz, and he in Miami. That's what I think. That's my honest opinion. But look, man, I got so much I want to talk about. But I'm gonna make it where I'm gonna talk more probably this week. I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging. Okay, I'm gonna try not to. It all depends if I'm on the farm or not. But I got so much to say. But we're gonna talk later. All right, how about that? So, with that being said, I want to tell everybody I love them. Peace. Don't let nobody tell you you cannot work for peace when you can. All right. And I want to thank everybody coming out to the Gorilla Thinking podcast. I want to thank everybody for just checking me out. You know what I'm saying? You can always cash at me too. You know, cash at me, dog. Don't ask me what my cash app is because I be forgetting my damn self. But other than that, though, you know what it is. How about that? Yeah, that is cash app. But anyway, I guess I'm out, guys. I mean, until next time, we're gonna talk more. What y'all think? You think we can do that? All right, cool. Y'all take it easy. I'm out.